It was another sunny day on the island, and the castaways were busy with their usual routines. Ginger, the glamorous movie star, had been feeling particularly restless. She longed for the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, and the island's isolation was starting to wear on her. One morning, while walking along the beach, Ginger stumbled upon an old rowboat washed ashore. Ginger was exploring the beach when she noticed something glinting in the sand. It was weathered but seemed seaworthy. Excited by the prospect of escape, she shared her discovery with the others. The skipper and the professor inspected the boat and agreed it could be repaired. Over the next few days, the castaways worked together to fix the rowboat. They patched up the holes, reinforced the hull, and fashioned oars from sturdy branches. Ginger packed a small bag with essentials, including a few glamorous outfits, just in case she was rescued by a yacht full of movie producers. On the day of her departure, the castaways gathered to bid Ginger farewell. There were tears and hugs, and even Gilligan managed to keep from tripping over his own feet. The skipper gave her a compass, and the professor provided a map he had drawn from his observations of the stars. As Ginger rowed away from the island, she felt a mix of excitement and fear. The open sea was vast and unpredictable, but her determination to return to civilization kept her rowing. Days turned into nights, and Ginger navigated by the stars, just as the professor had taught her. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Ginger spotted a distant light. Her heart raced as she rowed towards it. The light grew brighter, and soon she could make out the silhouette of a large ship. She waved frantically, and to her relief, the ship's crew spotted her. Ginger was pulled aboard the ship, where she was greeted with astonished looks. She explained her incredible story, and the crew was amazed by her resilience and bravery. They radioed for help, and soon a helicopter arrived to take Ginger back to the mainland. Back in Hollywood, Ginger's return became a media sensation. She was hailed as a hero, and her story of survival captivated the world. She resumed her acting career, but she never forgot her friends on the island. She used her newfound fame to campaign for their rescue, and eventually, a search party was sent to find the remaining castaways. The day the castaways were finally rescued was a joyous one. They were reunited with Ginger, who had arranged a grand welcome party. As they celebrated their return to civilization, they shared stories of their time on the island and the bond that had kept them together. And so, the castaways of Gilligan's Island were finally home, thanks to Ginger's daring escape and unwavering determination. When Ginger finally returned to the island with the rescue team, the reactions of the other castaways were a mix of shock, joy, and relief. The skipper was the first to spot the approaching helicopter. His eyes widened in disbelief, and he quickly gathered everyone to the clearing. As the helicopter landed and Ginger stepped out, the skipper's stern demeanor melted into a broad smile. He gave her a bear hug, lifting her off the ground. "We knew you'd make it, Ginger. You did it." Gilligan was next, running up with his trademark clumsiness, nearly tripping over his own feet. He was so excited that he could barely speak. "Gee, Ginger. You're back. I can't believe it." He hugged her tightly, his eyes brimming with tears of happiness. The professor was more composed, but equally thrilled. He shook Ginger's hand warmly. "Your determination and courage are truly remarkable, Ginger. We are so proud of you." He was already thinking about how they could use Ginger's connections to finally get off the island. Mary Ann was overjoyed to see her friend again. She ran up and embraced Ginger, tears streaming down her face. "I missed you so much, Ginger. I'm so glad you're safe." The two women shared a heartfelt moment, grateful to be reunited. Mr. and Mrs. Howell were, as always, a bit more reserved but no less happy. Mr. Howell adjusted his monocle and gave Ginger a dignified nod. "Well done, my dear.